Hello and welcome back to part 3 of the revival of this TZR 4FL 2-stroke. In today's video we're going to be rebuilding the brakes, new seals, pads and a paint job. If you're new to the channel then welcome. If you're a returning viewer then welcome back. So I'm just going to crack on, sit back and enjoy. Don't forget to smash that like button, check out some of my other videos, help my channel grow if you want to see more bikes and more content on this channel. If you're a new viewer, then this is my TZR 4FL 2-stroke. This bike has been sat here for around 5 years now, and I've just decided to get it back on the road. Let's get the brakes off and rebuild. I'm also going to pull a few other bits off the bike, like the mirrors, indicators and the fairings, because it's all got to be repaired, replaced or cleaned at some point. Let's take a look at all the stuff we managed to pull off so far. I think this will be about the final lot. We're just going to give it a load of soapy water, and any rusty bit's going to get a bit of paint. Here's the fairing, it needs the most amount of work. And here we have our old brake system, and we have our new replacement brake system. The reason why we have two systems is because of the brake lever. Here you can see it's perfectly fine, and on the other one you can see that it has snapped off because I crashed the bike at one point. So these are our brake systems. We're going to strip them down, clean them up, and rebuild the calipers. When I went to buy a brake lever, I couldn't find one. The only thing I could find was the entire system. Well, moving on now to getting these brakes stripped down and rebuilt. That just about is the calipers all stripped down now, so on to cleaning and painting. Now I've used the wire wheel on the end of a drill to clean these brakes up, or this rear caliper up, get most of the dirt, crud, grime off and any flaky old paint. So they're all prepped and ready. They just want a final clean down now. As you can see, I went ahead and I've got them all in primer. All we're going to do now is get a top coat on and some lacquer. Just moving on to the front brake caliper now. We're not going to fully strip this down. I'm just going to take off a few bits and then mask up most of it, and it should turn out just as well. On to rebuilding the brakes now, the calipers. So what came in the kit was this assembly grease. I believe it's just a rubber grease. So we're going to lube up these new rings, new seals, and pop them in. They do look a bit larger than the hole, but that's how they're supposed to be. So we're going to reassemble these now. I am going to reuse the old pistons because there's nothing wrong with them, they're perfectly fine. I have inspected them and they're not going to leak or anything because they're not pitted or corroded. Going to apply a small amount of copper grease or anti-seize onto these bleed screws because they do like to get stuck, so as a preventative measure I'm going to put some anti-seize on. I did the other side earlier, so just a case now of getting the other bleed screw in, a little dab of copper grease again, and bolt the two halves back together. And then what we'll do is we'll install the brand new brake pads. That is the rear caliper all sorted now. Give you a look in a minute. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. Really nice job. You know, all bolted back together. All that's left now to do is to install the pins and pads, and then that is a fully refurbished brake caliper. I didn't replace the pistons, but there was just no need to. In this case, I went for ceramic carbon pads for this rebuild. Better heat qualities, and they should last okay because of the carbon, as they're not just ceramic. Ceramic wear out really quickly. Just going to do a quick test fit here before installing the anti-rattle spring. Just check out how good this rear caliper looks now. Absolutely looks brand new. Well happy with that. new pads, new sliding pins, new paint job and seals. Bleed screws, lovely, absolutely beautiful little job that. We'll just move on to the front caliper now. Get the brake pads in. Well, that completes the front caliper, and that will just about complete this video. Well, let's take a look at these calipers and see how they've turned out. I think they look absolutely great. A fantastic little job. They look brand new. I'm well happy with them. So I'm just going to leave you now to have a look at them, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you again in another one, guys.